AJ, and today I would like to make a friendly program that utilizes Euclid's algorithm to find the greatest common divisor or GCD of pairs of numbers. So this program simply finds the GCD or greatest common divisor of pairs of numbers. So this program allow user to either input their own pairs of numbers or they will be generated by the program itself. So I call this program GCD table generator. Okay, so let's start building this program. First I want to import random because I will need that. And after that I want to create a function, call it GCD, and it takes two parameters, a and b, and inside this I want to do a while loop, and inside the while loop I want to create Eclipse Eclipse algorithm formula. So while b is not 0, b is not 0, so this is now the formula of Eclipse algorithm. A and b equal to b and a, and this is the remainder of where's the modular symbol here, and this is the modular this will be the remainder of a and b, and return a. Okay, this program simply inside this while loop replace the places of a and b until b becomes 0 and we get a returned. Okay, and right now another method for generating the pairs, because this program also take generated and this can take user input, or this program can generate the pairs of numbers by itself. So for that I need to create a function and name it probably generate pairs, and I wanna save my generated numbers inside a list, so I need a empty list first, and I name it pairs and simply empty. And right now I want to use a for loop, and inside this for loop I want to create those generated numbers. So here the loop variable is not important, so that's why I use an underscore in range 3. Okay, so in range 3 I wanna just simply use the append method just right now to whatever comes, and it should be inside in this pairs method. So for that I name it its name pairs. I use the append method, append, and here I use random, and I use rand int method a function, and it takes two parameters a and b, and instead of a and b I assign that it should generate the random numbers between 1 and 100, and the other also, and since it's a pairs of numbers so it should be two of them, rand int, and also I want to assign this 1 to 100, and return pairs, our method. Okay, and I want to create another function and this function would be for printing and formatting of our table. So I name it div format table, or I say display table, and I enter pairs as this parameter, sorry. And right now, since this is inside the list and I wanna get both the item and its index, I use the enumerate method, and I want to use that inside the for loop. So I use two variable loops, one I for index and the other maybe pair for the pairs, and enumerate. So here comes pair, and I wanna start pairs, and I wanna start from index number 1. Okay, and also I wanna unpack them here. A and B equal to pair, and I want to also add GCD result this variable, and I create this variable and I assign that to this method, because I want to just simply call this method here. And I want to now create that in a formatting loop, in a formatting manner. So I use a print if statement, print if simply print I, and I want to separate that by a colon, and pair, and this is like format, and GCD result, quotation mark. Okay, yes. And after this I have a main method, so in here I wanna have I want to take an input, and I want to take a variable for that. I want to name it option input, enter, enter R, enter R for random pairs, or we just want our user to does he or she want to be enter the pairs themselves, or it will or they want it to be generated by the program. So I want to give them an option, one R for random, and maybe im for im, or pairs, or im for manual input, for manual input. Okay, so if option equal to, it really becomes R, then pairs will be this method. I want to call this method. So because if the user selects, or in this option they enter R, so this method will be executed, because this is the method that generates our random numbers. Elif option equal to R is manual do this. Um, 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 our our list here, our empty list pairs, and in here I wanna use a for loop inside this elif for maybe I in range 3, because I want to create 3 pairs of I want to take 3 pairs of numbers from the user. So if in case the user wanna input it manually, I just do this for inside this elif to generate these pairs for the user. Not generate, actually, and give them an option to enter those numbers. So I say for I in range maybe A1 or number 1. Yeah, I call it maybe, no, just I call it here A. A equal to into input, and I use if formatting here, if enter first number for pair 1. I want to use curly braces here, and inside that I want to use I, that should it should be increment by 1 every time that it's loops. So I take the number 1, and B should also be int input. I use an if formatting enter your second number for pair. I use the curly braces I simply plus 1 to increment it every time. Okay, and after that I want to take this and I want to save them inside that empty pairs list. So for that I take the name and use append, and append what? Append these 2 numbers, A and B. Okay. So else, this else is the continuation of this if. Else print invalid option. Invalid option, and return display maybe should I return something or not here? Okay, return I just leave it for now. So I call display this method here. Okay, yeah. So invalid option, and at the end, this method returns display table pairs, and this one. And this one will be a result of this. Okay, so so far it should be good. Oh no. Print maybe. Okay. Also, I wanna call the main function here if name is to min. This is actually the entry point of executing all the methods. Like it's kind of like a main method in Java. Inside this one, I want to call the main method because I have all these methods inside this one somehow, and just I want to call it here, and everything will be set. Not that. Oh, and here forgot the call. Yeah. So min. Yeah, we call it, and now the program should run well. Okay. Enter R for random pairs or M for manual input. What is manual? Manual input. Okay. Enter R. I wanna I say, and this time a random number R. Okay. So the results here it comes 148 is 4, 53 and 7 is 1, and 30 and 86 is 2. So I can give this a better format. Okay, so once more I try this. I give this a good formatting later, just I wanna test this, that if this run well. Okay. What is wrong with run? Why is like this every time? Okay, yeah, it came finally. Okay, this time I wanna enter M and for manual. It says enter first number for pair 1. I say 45. Enter second number for pair 1, 20. It takes actually 6 input from me, like each number for each pair 2 times. enter second number for pair 2. I want to get GCD of two number like 67 and 819. I want to find the GCD of two numbers like 12 and maybe 5678. Okay, here simply GCD of 45 and 20 according to Eclipse algorithm, and according to this program is 5. GCD of 67 and 890 is 1, and GCD of 12 and 5678 is 2. So just I need to do some formatting for my table, and that's it. Thank you very much.